Hi everyone, and welcome back to the second episode of Back to the Basics. Now, before I begin, I am very sorry for not being able to be consistent. A lot has been going on at school and personal life, which I will go more into later on in the episode maybe. But before I do start, I just want to say a couple of things. So first of all, happy Ramadan and happy Lent to any Christians or Muslims who support that. Hope you guys have fun, and I hope, obviously, Muslims, I hope you guys have fun when Eid comes around. And another thing as well, I will try to be more consistent with the podcast uploading. Hopefully this weekend, as I will have more time to, upload and everything, I will definitely be a lot more consistent, and hopefully we will see some, if you guys wanted to come on the podcast, hopefully we will, see some new faces on the podcast. We might have some new people joining the team soon. Right now it's just me, because I'm the one that, records it, edits it, and everything. It can be a little overwhelming, but, yeah. So, again, we'll try to keep consistent, and, so this is gonna be a bit of a sad one. So before I do start, I just want to warn you that if you do need to, there's so many websites I will put out there in the description of the video, and you'll soon find me on Spotify as well. But if you guys need anyone to talk to, then I've got my Twitter linked in my bio, so you can always send me a DM. And let's just get into it. So I just want to talk a little bit about what this is going to be. And before I do, I would just like to let you all know that in the description of this video, so it is going to be on YouTube, and I will try to upload these episodes more on Spotify once I'm able to. There is going to be websites to help you cope with this. This episode is going to be about grief. So, first of all, before anything else, let's talk about the stages of grief. There's denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. Now, before anything else, let's go through these stages and what they can mean for different people. So there's denial. So this is the first stage of grief, and it's when you don't want to accept the loss of, maybe a pet or a family member, or somebody might have passed away, or you might have lost something really important to you. It's kind of no, that's not true. And let me just get this one thing straight, okay? There's no set times for when you have to move on from one stage to another, okay? There's no set times, and anybody that says otherwise is a dick, okay? Let me just get this straight. You shouldn't have to be expected to move on as quickly. It takes time to heal, and you can, as long as you've got the right support out there, you can handle the stages however you want, as long as you're not physically harming yourself or harming others, which we will get onto in just a moment. But denial can be an odd thing, because they're gone. You've just been told they're gone, but I guess until you see it for yourself, you don't know that they're gone or that thing is gone. And then you move on to anger. So anger, probably not towards yourself maybe, but necessarily towards the person that's gone. If you were still here, I'd be happier, or it's your fault so-and-so's died, or so-and-so's gone now. This is one of the, I can't really say that all of them are healthy, except for I suppose maybe the final stage, but this is one of the most unhealthiest things, I suppose. And obviously anger is a completely normal emotion to feel, so I feel angry quite a bit of time. I do have a short temper, and I say that's a joke, but I genuinely do have genuine anger issues. Not severe, I wouldn't say, but I do have anger issues, which are not fun when I'm in situations, and yeah, I'll explain more about that in a minute. And then you have bargaining. So it's kind of your way of kind of trying to take control of something, because when you lose something or someone, you suddenly feel like you're spiraling out of control. Whoa, what the fuck is happening? I'm suddenly out of control. What the hell is going on? So much is happening. I can't focus. My mind is just a damn whirlwind at the moment. I need everyone to shut up, and everything is just hectic. And you just need something to keep control of that. And there's so many people, there's so many different ways of taking control of a situation. So whether that might be like healthy ones, so like, I don't know, like go for walks, or, you know, like taking your dog or cat or something for a walk, or, you know, like feeding the fish, or doing something that you know you're in control of. And then obviously there's the unhealthy habits of like self-harming, or hitting somebody or something, or just doing or like smashing a book against the wall until you realize it's broken and you realize all the pages are ripped out, and that's another way to take back control. Or I don't know, like maybe arguing with, if you're like, I don't know, like a minor or something, like arguing with an authority figure, or not even if you're a minor, like just arguing with an older authority figure. That's like, if you're in a workplace, like they say, oh, you need to do this, and you're dealing with grief, you're like, no, I want to do it this way because this is how I want to do it. And they're like, well, we'd rather you do it this way because this is how you do it in the workplace, or so and so, blah, blah, blah. Which can often be found in school, because I remember, as a quick example, I'm in school right now, so I am 16, so I'm obviously in my last year of, I don't know what you guys call it, I don't know, maybe in different countries, so like America or something, but I'm in England, so we call it secondary school here, so that's from year 7 to year 11. If you want to do 6th form as well, that's 16 to 18. So you have to stay in school in England until you are 18, education, because that's the educational law. And obviously, I'm in year 11, so I've got this one big textbook that I sometimes like to do all my subjects in. And I don't know why, but my brain somehow finds it easier to copy from a textbook into that notebook instead of waiting for the teacher, because obviously you have so many people coming in late, and then you have to like wait for them to like get seated and everything, and it can be really annoying, it can. But yeah. And then recently I've been told, oh, you can't be doing that, you need to do it this way. And I couldn't understand. And it's me wanting to take control of that situation, I suppose. Yeah, I know that wasn't really grief, but I understand how people can feel wanting to take back the like control of a situation that you're suddenly thrown out of. So that's, I suppose, bargaining. Then you got depression. So it's so weird, because depression is one of the most common mental illnesses, but it can make you feel like the loneliest person in the world. So it's not just a case of you feel sad a little bit. You're just like, well, what's the point anymore? You know, they're gone and I've got nothing left. You know, they were the one that said they were going to be there for me. They were going to help me, and they were going to, like, try and help make me feel better. They promised, and they've given up on me. And it's just kind of a way of, like, you just feel like, you know, well, what if I did this differently? And then you got all these voices in your head, and you hear things, and it scares you. And it can go on for so long for so many people, and it's not fun to deal with. Depression is one of the most shit things in the world. And obviously, my hero, Tom Simons, he was diagnosed with depression. He mentioned on a stream that he did recently, I think it was a week ago. And when I heard the news, I was like, God damn. Because it's so weird, because he's my hero, and then you find out that somebody you look up to, you admire, is going through something like that. And it hurts that, you know, he's been hurt like that. And I feel so bad for him. I really do. And God, that sounds fucking awful. It sounds like I'm pitying him, and I swear I'm not. And like, well, I just want him to know, like, you know, there's people that look up to him, and it's sad that he has to go through this. And God damn it. That ain't fair, that isn't. It's not fair on anyone to deal with depression. It's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. It is. And you know, if he happens to hear this and he's thinking, well, how can I be a hero? Because he has mentioned before in a video, I'm not a hero or anything. How? Tommy, you're kind of the reason I'm still here. So, you know, I've only told like a few people the real reason why Tommy's my hero, but he's the reason I'm still here, fighting and trying to get myself out of depression, diagnosed. So I don't want to be like this forever. I want to do something that makes me happy, and doing this podcast for all of you instead of those, like, with all due respect, crappy therapists that just say, have you tried so and so, when other therapists have said that and you've tried it so many times and they don't offer you any new solutions. I want this to be a podcast where you can listen to it and you're like, yes, I get how you're feeling, I feel that way, I'm so happy someone knows. It's awful. And I'm so sorry. And you've got acceptance. They're gone. And that's okay. It's not my fault. But yeah. I hope this gives you like a bit of an insight as to what grief is, how it can make people feel, and it's really shit. I'm gonna get this out as soon as possible. So I've recorded this on a Monday, but I'll try to get it out by Wednesday, hopefully. Latest. And yeah, just want to let you guys know I love you, and if you're going through grief, I am so sorry. And once again, happy Ramadan, happy Lent to every Christian and Muslim out there. Stay safe, guys, and I've taken you back to the basics.